this performance by someone who knew music inside out. One of the hippest to ever handle a music program.
Thank you. I know exactly what you're going to show. Thank you very much indeed.
Hello, Hi-Fi. Welcome once again to the Hi-Fi Club. It's nice to have you with us.
I like the boy.
Did you say Roy or boy?
I like the boy. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Roy.
Yeah. Hey, hang on. No. I'll change religion. I'll do anything for you. I don't care. Michael, we're pretty thrilled. This is the very first time that a guest star for the Logies has come back the second time. And definitely you're quite thrilled to come back for us. Yeah.
There's, do we have to do any more of those?
No. You wouldn't know Vic Morrow at all, would you?
I really didn't know that this was going to happen. And I have an affliction. It's called emotion. And oh shit!
Congratulations, Michael.
John and Shane, identical twins. Same skin, same sun exposure. The only difference is that John took Orobronze. Paul and Ron, identical twins. Same skin, same sun exposure. Paul took Orobronze. Carol and Anne, identical twins. Same skin, same sun exposure. Carol proved that Orobronze gives a deeper, darker tan. These 10 identical twins prove Orobronze gives a deeper, darker tan. Take Orobronze and spend less time in the sun.
There are achievers and achievers. But the ones we Australians admire most are the modest ones. Achievers who do what they're doing, get where they're going, without making a fuss. In a mere 200 years, we've produced some remarkable achievers. Some the world has known and loved, and some that you and I have never even heard of. Australians applaud success in life, in achievement, in sport. But the sort we like best is the success that comes from quiet persistence. For 6 decades, BP Australia has been quietly helping develop our remarkable resources, often working with other Australian companies, and contributing to success in areas as diverse as surf lifesaving and medical research. BP Australia, the quiet achiever.
You've worked hard to give your family the right start. The kids have done well, life's looking good. Now it's your turn to get some of life's rewards. To help you plan for the good times ahead, the R&I has introduced the Reward Account, a special benefits plan including many free banking services for people 60 and over. See any R&I bank and open your own reward account. After all, you've earned it.
Prestige present de le spec, sit down demonstration. years. Look, tough. So tough, we guarantee them for 5 years. Ask for a sit-down demonstration.
I don't want to make a
pool table, don't you understand?
Pardon?
A pool table.
Yeah, sure.
Either you're closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you're unaware of the caliber of disaster
Kerry, he's not
indicated
well.
by the presence of a pool table in your community.
Fine, mate.
Well,
Love
you
it.
got trouble, my friend.
Eh?
Right here, take trouble right here in River City. Right sure want to be a I can see the little hours I spend with a cue in my hand and golden. What we call them in first sense. And a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever take a try and grab an ironclad lead for yourself from a 3-rail billiard shot? But just as I say, it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a ballkline game. I say that any boo can take and shove a ball in a pocket. And I call that slope, the first big step on the road to the depths of degradation. I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit. And listening to some big out-of-town Jasper, hearing them tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trotting race, no, but a race where they sit down right on a horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boys sitting on day and patch, make a blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in the table, pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. I say your young men will be frittering. Frittering away their noontime, summertime, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket, never mind getting dandelions pulled or the screen door patch or the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are caught with the cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. You got lots and lots of trouble. I'm talking to the kids in the knickerbocker, surf-tailed young ones, peeking in the pool hall window at the school, and that's trouble. Folks right here in River City. Trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Now, I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm going to be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hole? They'll be trying out Beagle, trying out Cubabs, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette thieves, and bragging all about how they're going to cover up a telltale breath with lollies. One fine night, they leave the pool hall, heading for the dance of the army, libertine men and scarlet women in ragtime. Shameless music will grab your son, your daughter in the arms of the jungle, animal instinct, mass stereo frame. The idle brain is the devil's playground. Trouble.
Oh, you got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. We surely got trouble. Right here in River City.
Right here.
Got to figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school. Mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption the minute your son leaves the house. Does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? When he watches Mike Walsh, is it only to see John Michael Hauser? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell, and so's your old man, and spunky, and shut up in your face. Well, if so, my friends, right here in River City, with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Come on, we surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Remember the name of Plymouth Rock and the Golden Rule. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. With the 15-numbered balls in the devil's pool. Oh yes, we got trouble, trouble, trouble. I said trouble, trouble, trouble with a capital T. That rhymes with P. That stands for P-O-O-L, pool. Oh yeah.
Could this be the perfect plant pot? Evergreen from Decor, with a tapered, timeless shape and a rollover rim that makes it strong and so easy to handle. There are 6 sizes, separate sources, and now shorter pots for plants that don't need deep soil. Use them indoors or outdoors. They won't cost you the earth, and they come in 7 serene colors. Decor evergreen plant pots, the long and the short.
Ah, the good old days. Remember this? There was nothing to beat it. Because it's always been regarded as the best, today Mortein is still Australia's favourite fly spray. But there's one difference. Now Mortein is low irritant as well. Mortein low irritant has been specially purified to reduce the harshness which can cause irritation to sensitive noses. Yet it's as deadly as ever to insects. The name is your guarantee. Mortine Low Irritant Pine or Menthol. Deadly to insects, kind to sensitive noses.
Expressions is a new range of fine dinnerware. Delicate plates, generous bowls and elegant cups in 4 beautiful patterns that really are quite difficult to choose from.
Here we are, madam.
I'm so sorry. I think I've changed my mind.
Of course, madam.
So it's rather fortunate that Expressions is by Corel from Corn Corning and quite reluctant to break or chip. Corel Expressions. Choose carefully. Its first dinner party won't be its last.
The range of wine and the low prices at Coles New World licensed supermarkets are amazing enough. But a half-price wine sale? Sensational.
And the savings are sensational with Stonyfeld table wines, great value at $1.25. Casino Trocken half-price special only $3.35. Taranga Estate Dry Red, extremely good value at $1.45. And San Bernardino Rummy Port, another great half-price special at only $1.95.
Don't miss the half-price wine sale at Coles New World licensed supermarkets.
Over the years, since 1956, many world-famous performers have stepped onto our shores here in Australia and in front of Australian Channel 9 cameras. Over those years, whatever we've done to the best of our ability. We've worked hard to present on camera performances of artists in the way that best highlight their work and their talents. The immortal Satchmo, the Young Beatles, our own legend Johnny O'Keefe, the much acclaimed Peter Feynman produced Neil Diamond concert, the Glenn Campbell special which was sold to America.
In '61, this daring youth commenced his wild career.
The incomparable Liberace. Australia discovers ABBA. We went to New York to bring you the All-Australian UNICEF concert.
Thinking of wrong and of right.
And who will ever forget last year when Her Majesty the Queen was guest of honour as Australian artists, as special guests by Neville Wran, the Premier of New South Wales, came from around the world to combine for a night that I believe this country will long remember. We're close to the end of this evening's programme at the Channel 7 table. At the beginning of tonight's show, I spoke of a reunion that was taking place here at Centre Point. In some cases, you know, there are people seeing each other tonight for the first time in many years. There are men and women in the audience who pioneered the medium of television. Some are no longer in it, but they're still very much an important part of it. All have been part of Channel 9's history, and we salute them. There have been many changes over the years, some subtle, some not. But you see, times change, people change, and Australia has changed. A vital link throughout the last 25 years has been what you're watching this evening, television. But not only did television observe and report these changes, because of the very nature of the medium, it instigated many of them. It was a new way of life. You didn't have to wait to have us delivered to your door by your newsboy, or see us as a lead-up to the main feature at your local picture theatre, or sit beside a mantle radio and wonder what we really looked like. We were there with you. And for 25 years, you've been with us. You've supported us in the good times and the bad. Tonight was one of the good times, because today we saw yesterday, and we lived it all over again. And I hope for you, as it was for me, just as nice the second time around. Good night.